Ever think about how getting older changes things? As you grow older, a relationship tends to deepen, bringing about often feared or misunderstood changes. However, there is a profound beauty in embracing these changes with the person you cherish today. I'm sharing with you the details of our journey, which has led us to a more profound and important place. We can still bond even as our bodies change. Allowance is what we'll talk about. How can closeness make you vulnerable? Grow strong, making connections that go beyond your struggles with your physical appearance, these changes, or your simple desire to discover more. What does it take to remain passionate? Join me until the end for heartfelt thoughts and suggestions on how growing older can reveal a new side of love. One who finds joy in every touch, cherishes every moment we spend together. Look into how real closeness can grow. More powerful and rich over time, it is becoming one of the most treasured things in life. If you haven't already signed up for our gifts, I'm hoping you'll click on the channel, click the subscribe button, and dial the number. Use the notification bell to stay informed about all updates. I can't wait to hear our new material. What are your thoughts on today's topic? If you like the information, please leave a comment. If the information below doesn't resonate with you, please leave a 0 rating. Your opinion is very important, as it helps me create better videos. I hope this makes sense to you, and now let's begin. Over the years, I've gained a profound insight into the significance of genuine closeness and happiness. This connection is not only robust, but it also has the capacity to expand, even amidst changes. These things come with getting older. Changes have revealed a beauty that transcends. This is more than what we knew as kids. Accepting and loving others creates beauty and a bond that grows emotionally. We get stronger as we go through life. Today, I'd like to share a few of these experiences with you. My husband and I, guided by our deep thoughts and feelings, have discovered effective strategies. As we embark on this new chapter, our hearts and minds are achieving more than we ever imagined. Reflecting on our initial days together evokes a radiance that seems to radiate from our bond. The relationship was filled with excitement, characterized by a young man's passion that left us breathless, and his unwavering confidence that shines in everything. The moment, the sparkle in his eye, and the warmth drew me to him back then. Sexual life happened on its own and naturally. It didn't need any planning or thought. Physical power, drive, and an easy flow characterized those times. We were creating memories together. We would one day look back on it with happiness, but as we kept getting older, small changes at first were barely noticeable, seen at first, but slowly becoming a part of our shared experience began with the strength of his erection weakening. At first, it appeared to be an isolated incident. Stress might have triggered the event, but as the fatigue returned, it became evident that this wasn't a quick process. However, this is a common aspect of aging. There were also minor alterations in the dimensions, small in size, but important in the sense that they had a profound emotional impact on individuals. New worries and questions about how you feel surface every time we find a change. We looked at a different side of intimacy, one that depended less on learning more about the body and its functions. We had built up our inner strength together. These changes were burdensome for both of us. He used to carry himself with a type of trust that began to manifest itself. I hadn't seen that kind of vulnerability before. That night, we sat together. I could sense the worry in the silence. In his heart, the same man who had given off unwavering confidence is now harboring doubts about his capacity to fulfill his potential. I believed I needed him to be this way. Realizing this made me feel something deep. I deeply love and respect the man. He wasn't just a body. His openness and soul touched me deeply, reminding me of the trust we had in each other. Over the years, we have built countless moments of laughter and understanding that have led us to this point. Our first conversation about this new truth wasn't easy, but it was honest. It serves as an emotional test to gauge our abilities. "Tell each other the truth," he said. He felt embarrassed, almost as if he had experienced a sense of failure upon witnessing his inner struggle. This inner struggle brought tears to my eyes, as he had never been more beautiful or loved more. It wasn't his mere presence that I felt. The warmth was what I loved the most. kindness, the amazing strength of his. Someone who has always touched my heart. At this point of weakness, he let me see a side of him that not many people get to see. It was an honor to stand by and let him know that our love was real, stable, and based in something far deeper than just the physical changes as we navigated through these difficult times. Talking, we started to look into new ways to chat and get to know each other. We turned our attention to love. The small moments, when you held hands and gazed into each other's eyes, are tender and simple. When someone first described physical intimacy, the youthful energy transformed into a gentle, enduring dance of love that prioritizes closeness over distance. We value connection over joy and perfection. We relish this fresh approach to learning. Intimacy is a serene yet profoundly fulfilling experience. I implore you to relish each moment to the fullest. Being thankful for each other stems from this, a place where I can learn and grow. I wanted to offer help to people who may be going through similar changes in their relationships, which is why I've shared the digital book they had once again discovered. It's healthy to be sexually intimate after the age of 60. This book is packed full of useful tips, and we have gained ideas from our own journey. It provides advice on how to improve strong emotional ties, which not only reignites passion, but also solves potential problems. It's about having direct contact. We are reconnecting emotionally and seeing the beauty in this again. You can find it in any stage of life. I have saved the comment, and with copies readily available, I implore you to seize this unique opportunity to enhance your love life, to reignite the mental intimacy that may have waned over time, and to embrace this moment in my life that has taught me that growing older doesn't diminish. Rather, it's a transformation and an opportunity to uncover new dimensions of love. In our marriage, my spouse and I have realized the beauty and vulnerability in expressing our true selves. As we age, we gain a fresh perspective and reaffirm our aspirations. Our mutual acceptance and care for each other form the core of our love. Therefore, for those who may be hesitant or uncertain as these changes occur, remember that this journey has the power to unite you, fostering a deeper understanding and enhancing your relationship in every manner possible. I had never thought of intimacy in its purest form, which isn't about physical perfection. It's not about perfect bodies or flawless works. It's about tenderness. There were moments when I understood what was being said. These are the things that make up a life together. The strong bond that develops with each passing day is evidence that, despite physical changes, love only deepens over time. My journey of acceptance and understanding has made me stronger and more beautiful, and I've come to understand that this is entirely normal. As we age, our bodies undergo changes that affect us all, regardless of our gender or background. My study revealed that these changes include a loss of flexibility and feeling, as the body's hormones and blood flow play a crucial role in life's progression. Indeed, these modifications have the potential to influence certain aspects, such as the size and firmness of the penis, without providing an explanation. They don't explain the meaning of closeness in a relationship. Instead, they provide an opportunity to learn more. We utilize various connections to discover significance that transcends physical boundaries. If you continue to engage with this show and gain insights, kindly provide your initial feedback below. Take a video with me after a hot day. We had a relaxed dinner filled with laughter, and I considered those memories to be the best. It's time to discuss what we both have in common. I noticed, but never fully talked about it. I sat. The person next to him gently took his hand, and I expressed that I understood his feelings. There was no requirement to experience any emotions. I felt bad about reminding him of that. Our bodies are like our brains and hearts. Things change over time, and this is a truth we all must confront. As I spoke, I noticed a hint of happiness in his eyes, a letting go of stress that had calmed down. I told him over time that I wasn't just speaking with words, but with all the love I had. The most important thing to me was that he was, at his core, a kind man. I fell in love with your strength and depth. I expressed my love for him. It was born of his spirit, his laughter, and the comfort he gives me, which is not in his outward traits at the moment. At that moment, a shift occurred between us, akin to the release of a weight, as we embraced a new concept of intimacy that transcended physical proximity, nurtured by love, friendship, and profound affection. Gradually, we discovered a deep emotional connection. Our personal life began to improve. We began to appreciate the stillness, the long hugs, the quiet moments, and the soft, long kisses that spoke. Through books, we learned a new language of love, one based on the beauty of touch. Every move and look became a testament to our love, a way to say 1,000 words without speaking. As we learned more, our bond grew stronger. Find happiness in the smallest things of friendship, an event that was as fulfilling, if not more so, than the physical. The finale seemed so important at first, but over time, I could see how confident my husband was. Slowly, his confidence returned. He began to embrace his body, transforming into a fully accepted version of himself. Seeing the love we have for each other didn't depend on meeting them. We found a new hope for young people. Pleasure is one that praises happiness. Just being together and knowing that our friendship was based on something that would last. Deeply, each touch became a source of comfort and confidence, reflecting the years we spent together and the lives we had grown close to each other. Each soft stroke transforms into a painting. Pay attention to every word that underpins every action. Trust. And every moment spent together. We found true closeness through laughter. More than just one passionate moment. It's part of how we treat each other. We listen attentively to each other. The UN limited the help we give. We support each other through the highs and lows of life. We can rely on each other. Whether in moments of joy or sorrow, as we age, we encounter various challenges. Our relationship has a unique depth. Words can't fully describe a world. This often places pressure on men to maintain a constant image of strength and masculinity. We found comfort in the fact that what truly matters is the company we work for. I want us to share and grow love. All guys should understand the value they hold. The value we have as partners is not based on how big or strong they are. What truly matters is their ability to show love and kindness to others, as well as the strength of their connection with each other. We have matured mentally, and I firmly believe that we are meant to be together. We believe that intimacy and growth can coexist in equal measure. As time progresses, our skills of patience, understanding, and empathy, as well as our awareness of each other's needs, will improve. As we journey together, one gentle touch at a time, life has brought a calm and peaceful atmosphere, a new outlook on our circumstances. Now is the moment to relish our intimacy. We are letting go of every quiet moment together, of the never-ending drive to meet any already set goal or reach a specific goal. Instead, our attention is moved toward grounding in presence. We immerse ourselves in the beauty of every touch, the ease of every look, and the peace that comes from bonding deeply. We've begun to recognize our bodies, kinder eyes that don't perceive them as bags that they need to live up to certain standards. Instead, they serve as cherished remembrances of a life full of vitality, a love that has endured for a long time, and the journey has been uniquely ours. When we were young, we often succumbed to the allure of striving for perfection. As the years pass, we've learned to appreciate our physical appearance and performance, appreciating each line on my face. My husband bears scars all over his body, etched with stories and memories from our shared journeys. We now recognize these marks as our own, emblems in the collective history. I look at the memories we've made together. The husband's hands show signs of wear and tear. Now, they're the hands that supported me through all of my highs and lows, contributing to the life we share together. Every tiny line and mark on his body tells me about his strength. He is kind and loves our bodies. Symbols of youth and vitality have changed into valuable maps of shared events and memories of laughter. Joy's battles and victories have molded us into the individuals we are today. Age has become a factor in our lives. We no longer look upon age with anger, but with a deep appreciation for every act of gratitude. Change serves as a tool to help us remember our journey. Instead of being angry that time has passed and changed, we gained a new respect for what stays the same: love and trust. The friendship that has grown stronger over the years I spent with my husband. Take a trip and accept yourself. As well as the physical traits he once had, the identity of his person, like his body, was no longer firm or large. It said the same thing about him once, showing how manly he was becoming. Instead, it's just a normal part of him. Over time, he gained a deeper understanding of what it meant to be a true man. Strength did not come from meeting arbitrary goals, in terms of physical stats, but in present, caring deeply, and being there, as by letting go of these social norms, he felt a new sense of stress. Being sure of yourself without being tied to his look or ability, but he was instead rooted in the deep. He is content with himself exactly as he is. He wasn't sure of himself because of how but from the peace he had made, he found peace with himself as a result. There is a kindness and depth to our relationship. I was unaware that he could do that. Took this change in our relationship, took on a new, deeply satisfying dimensions. Even though our bodies or meetups might not happen as often, every single one of them has become a pure purpose and meaning. This is a moment to pay tribute to our bond and the love that will last. Share. We began to explore new avenues for connecting in ways that brought us closer. That wasn't about getting an erection. In our search for a conclusion, we found that is where the true beauty of being close lies. We are simply enjoying each other's company, being with each other without the weight of it. We have learned how to find standards. Having fun with each other without wanting people to enjoy the simplicity of being together at this time of life is filled with kindness. Allow us to witness each kiss and touch. We want to honor the love we've built. Over time, love has grown and changed more deeply with each passing year. This is one of the most precious gifts we have been given. Years have been filled with truth, allowing us to freely share our emotions and communicate. We discuss our fears and weaknesses, finding comfort in the fact that we are all experiencing these changes together. My husband shared with me the difficulties he's faced in accepting the changes in his body, which reveal the issues that arise in a society that equates being a man with physical strength. I deeply sympathize with his openness. Dealing with those situations can be challenging, especially for someone who has always been proud of his health and strength through our relationship. However, he now realizes that he is worth more than these external signs, and he understands that my love for him is unconditional, regardless of his abilities or appearance. I love you, and I promise to be honest with you. I could offer him hope that these unexpected changes haven't taken away from my thoughts or desires. If anything, they've exacerbated his situation. I'm expressing my love and respect for you. Making changes together has been a unique journey. It has strengthened our bond and reaffirmed our love for each other. We've learned how to talk to each other honestly. It's crucial for us to communicate our genuine emotions. This has bolstered our connection, and we are experiencing this together. Being transparent has taught us the value of closeness, a connection that manifests in our mutual assistance and attentive listening. When we discuss our lives, our spark remains. That wasn't because of any big moves, but because of the nice things people did. Each moment is filled with patience and comfort. Today, society may put a lot of pressure on guys should maintain a specific image, beauty and strength, but we've come to see the kind of love that lasts through all of life's seasons is based on friendship, agreement, and mutual. There is honor in letting go of these stresses. We discovered a degree of intimacy that matters. Our L's strength, every time we spend with each other, whether it's in a quiet, whether it's silence or a deep talk, we acknowledge that our bond is founded on something much stronger than the brief physical signs of youth's aging may make the body change, but it also demonstrated our true strength. Love that has been around for a long time is getting longer, more patient, and each day I become more accepting. We've reached understand that what matters most is the link we share, the kindness we show, and the moments we're still making together as they accept these changes. We found a new kind of freedom in love. It's a love that is gentle, careful, and deeply satisfying. It embraces every laugh line and every scar as beautiful signs of the life we've lived. As the years passed, we came to understand that sex is more than just a physical act. It's a close one that shows how much love, trust, and friendship we've built over decades. Rather than relying solely on physical performance or lofty aspirations for youth, my husband's acceptance of his body's changes led to a renewed focus on self-care and personal growth. Started adopting habits that helped them each with his physical and mental health, putting his life into an approach to wellness that covers everything. His trip began with small but effective choices, including a well-balanced diet, daily exercise, meditation, and other ways to relax. They helped him get used to these changes. Reducing stress and worry through improvement made him feel better overall. He found calm in the quiet times of meditation and the strength to take care of his body, understanding that health extends beyond physical fitness. This focus on inner peace and new energy stemmed from inner balance into his life, which made things better in the end we hadn't expected, changed our intimacy in new ways, looked forward to. What started as a simple making changes to your habits slowly opened the door to a stronger sense of being close between us. If you're still there this video and learned something from it, please leave a second comment below to let me know that you're still there. Video with me, we quickly learned that stress and worry are two of the biggest problems with intimacy in later life years that put a shadow of doubt on my self-worth and putting pressure on success by choosing to let go of these demands. My husband started to look at his body to accept and be kind. He learned how to appreciate it for all that it had done for him through. And because it made me feel better now that he had changed his mind, to bring in a sense of ease and freedom. During our time together, he was able to take it easy and pay attention to his body. He was able to move forward without the burden of fear or self-blame. Take every step forward, no matter how small. This demonstrated the immense love and effort we both invested in strengthening our bond and fostering a sense of self-acceptance. We all found joy in the simple act of being together. As we journeyed together, we discovered that maintaining a light touch with these changes and fun moments made it easier to deal with setbacks and share laughter. As planned, we gave each other a chance to agree on what happened when we, instead of letting anger cloud these times, we picked to see them with fun and finding joy in seeing the flaws and valuing each other's company in any way it came. This method helped us see that not in life, everything has to be taken so really. These flaws are actually these small, unexpected events that made a special something about our relationship and over time made it feel more alive. The relationship changed in deep ways. In different ways, our closeness wasn't the same as physical activity or the goal of a certain result. Instead, it became a rich and important experience that went beyond the physical limits. It was a link that lasted in the warmth, a touch in the soft look we shared across the room in the soft tones of love, and the little things that show that being close to our love of being together in silence, while holding hands and just being together became its own way of being close, one that it might be even more satisfying than what before this new phase. We knew that our love taught us how to connect. Our love doesn't rely on the expectations of others. We once believed that it could develop and evolve, deepen as we do, which lets us discover each other all over again. Now, every moment we spend together feels like a party for everything we've built, a testament to the strength and beauty of our journey together. We found that being close is built into the very fabric of daily life, in the laughs, in the shared, in the quiet, and in the peace of knowing that we are here for each other no matter what. In a lot of ways, this part of our friendship has turned into a gift and a chance. Accepting a new kind of love that doesn't fade over time but grows has strengthened us. In the simple moments of peace and quiet that say a lot without words, our own lives have taught us that closeness is about being fully present and giving each other welcome and happiness in the little things that make a relationship strong, that can stand the test of time, a love that doesn't depend on being together. Characteristics, but on the emotions and steadfast help that has kept us going through every season. As we think about our trip, we see that our love has grown in ways we couldn't have thought. What was once based on young people's interest has grown into something much more valuable, a life together full of memories with kindness and a connection that no changes from the outside could ever lessen. And so we keep going forward hand in hand, thankful for every second and every line everyone who tells our story knows. Mark that our love is one of a kind, and love that lasts is a beautiful thing. For as long as our trip lasts, we found that real pleasure wasn't in anyone doing something physical, but in the deep link between us and the comfort of being with each other and the love that the changes in my life tied us together. Our wife's body taught us important lessons, teaching us to accept and be patient with each other, enabling us to see beyond the pressure society places on appearance and performance. These changes transformed into opportunities to appreciate what truly matters: our closeness, friendship, and the deep regard we hold for each other. With every move and small change, we grew closer and discovered new ways to express our love and affection for each other. We are happy and thankful for everything we've experienced together, even though the things we loved as children had their own unique beauty and power. There is a calm maturity in the love that has survived death. This grown-up love has been formed over the years by challenges made stronger by sharing struggles and made better by the peace strength that gets stronger as we go. It's a kind of love that lives together. Like good wine, it gets deeper over time, more important, and fuller with each new phase that every man and every couple goes through. These changes make my point easy to understand, but if you really want to, talk about what you're going through and getting close to. As we age, we should welcome this trip. Thought age, after all, is just a something new in life that can be as much fun as any before the size of a penis or how strong an erection is are just small parts of the bigger story of in a relationship. They are much more by how close they were emotionally, the laughs and the private times that really explain what love is, make a link, and long-lasting happiness comes from being able to love deeply and be loved back, to accept each other completely with all the changes that time brings. This is a link that goes beyond the physical look, growing instead on the heart we put into the relationship. As we get older together, we continue to help each other, learn from each other. We continue to support and learn from each other, which, in my opinion, keeps the relationship alive. This is the real gift of old age. Love. It's a love that transcends the physical, takes root in friendship, and grows with each passing year. Over time, it fades but deepens, becoming a steady light that guides us. As we venture into new chapters of life, we find ourselves reconnecting with each other. We take pleasure in the small things, the kind words and the warmth of this love that comes from simply being together. It has transformed into a sacred space, a safe haven from the world's demands, a place where we can fully express ourselves. As we progress together, we embrace the shifts in joy for open hearts, not flaws, but in what they share. On your journey, know that this love, this beautiful, long-lasting love, is a unique gift that will last as long as you want. Thank you for being with us. After embarking on this journey of discovery, intimacy, and connection, I'd like you to share one key lesson you've learned from this video. Make plans to use it in your own life. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Your insights could inspire someone who is facing similar challenges. If you find this video valuable, don't forget to like, join our station, and share it with your friends. Stay in touch with us for more information that helps people understand better and appreciate the beauty of every life stage.